Hello everybody, Lucas Haneman here. Welcome to this week's episode of Guitar Tone Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Today's episode is about an affordable, somewhat vintage-ish guitar. This is the Aria Pro II Magna Series guitar. Aria Pro II has been around for a really long time. If you guys have been on this planet for a while, then I'm sure you've heard of Aria Pro II. In fact, Aria Pro II was kind of before my time. When I grew up, it was all about Mexican Strats and Tellies and Ibanez guitars, like the shreddy thing and all that stuff, right? But, these guitars were kind of the big thing in the, I guess, 70s, 80s, maybe early 90s, the Aria guitars. They were huge. Initially made in Japan, and then eventually moved over to Korea. But there are actually still some Aria Pro II guitars being made in Japan, like very high quality ones. In fact, I watched a John Nathan Cordy video a little while ago, and he was talking about an Aria Pro II 335 style guitar that's like a custom shop style 335 made in Japan right now, and pretty reasonable price, all things being considered, But I thought we'd do this guitar right now because we recently talked on the show about this Donner DST 152. Remember this cool guitar, guys? This one right here? We recently talked about this guitar, very affordable Strat being made right now and sold on Amazon, etc. If you guys have not checked out that episode, go back and check it out because it's a really cool guitar. But this guitar I have around this week because I'm working on it for a student of mine. I've been doing the action and the intonation for her, trying to get it to a good place, and I thought it would be a really cool topic for a video. Let's check it out. So this is a 24 fret guitar. I don't know what the wood is. It's probably like some kind of basswood type situation. It's very lightweight. It's got 24 frets, maple neck, all that good stuff. It's got a humbucker in the bridge, with a screw that's falling out. It's got a humbucker in the bridge, and it's got two single coil pickups here. Because it's a 24 fret guitar, you have access to that high E on the 24th fret of the high E string. That's kind of cool. But also it means that your neck pickup and your middle pickup are closer together. Your neck pickup's further over to the right. So as a result, the tone of that neck pickup, it's not your typical neck pickup tone. It's a little bit less warm. Sorry, one second. I want to be in tune. because I care about your ears. So the cool thing about this guitar, like that neck pickup sound is not traditional, right? So it's got a little bit more of kind of a modern thing. You can play like hardcore stuff, right? Like where it's like soft, and then all of a sudden super distorted. You know what I mean? Like this kind of thing. That kind of stuff. You can do all that, but you can also kind of darken it up and turn back the tone control and like, do a little jazzier. Sound like a jazz guitar, but it's kind of cool, right? Different sound. Okay, and then we can go to the neck and the middle together, which is really interesting because it does give you that real modern thing. Like for that kind of stuff. But also, it's really cool for funky stuff, like because the two pickups being closer together, it gives you, like, when people say the two pickups together on a Strat sound out of phase, they don't really usually, right? They sound kind of nice together, but this is actually kind of out of phase. Especially if I pluck closer to that neck pickup. Check it out. Like if I had a band with a B3 player or something and I wanted to get really funky, it's really cool. That's the NXR Phase 95, by the way. Anyways, I digress, okay? I can get carried away sometimes, if you don't know. I certainly know that. Okay, here's the middle pickup all by itself. Overdrive. Interesting. Let's turn off the overdrive and let's go to the middle and the bridge together. And then the bridge pickup all by itself, it gets hot, guys. Yeah, really hot pickup. And then here's the neck. Right? But of course, that bridge pickup does the heavy thing really well. And I'll get to that in 1 second, okay? But yeah, okay, so, as you guys can hear, really versatile, but certainly modern sounding guitar and not super stable. So, you could take one of these guitars and you could fix it up. You could replace the tuners. It would definitely need a better nut. I think this is a plastic nut. It's not very high quality. But this guitar represents something to a lot of people, right? It represents a student-level guitar, and it's a student-level guitar that a lot of people grew up with. And love it or hate it, maybe, right? I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel. I want to know how you guys feel about these Aria Pro II guitars. Let me know. Have you guys spent much time with one of these things? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I'm kind of in the middle with it. Like, I think it's cool. I just don't think it is super well executed, or maybe this guitar just needs some love. I think it just needs some TLC. I think it needs a new nut. I think it needs a few things. It needs maybe some new frets, but not a very expensive guitar. So you have to weigh out whether those things are worth it or not, right, with one of these old guitars. But I want you guys to know, tell me about your Aria Pro II Magna series, or even your Aria series in general, your story. Tell me about your Aria story. And let me know, has one of these guitars meant a lot to you in your life? We're going to close it out. I'm going to play some 80s style stuff. I'm going to turn on my signature Mayfly pedal, the Le Habanero, and I'm going to also turn on this other Mayfly pedal right over here, which is called the Open Window Overdrive, and we're going to see how much this bridge pickup can rock, man. right. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you guys on next week's episode of Guitar Tone Tuesday. Bye-bye.